Stand by.
I didn't know you could take soulless photos.
CG, you ready?
Oh, this fucking guy.
Marshall's ready?
Take soulless photos.
Alpha 1, Marshall's ready?
He could have
DOJ's ready. Stand by. We'll be kicking off in a second.
Here we go, boys. Here we go.
Alright, this is FBI Casey. I'm just gonna be driving up the road, starting just to make sure everything's clear.
Everyone, jump into your
God,
vehicles.
this is gonna be a
All
soundboard
lights
fucking
off. Remain under a speed of 30 miles an hour and keep decent spacing. This is John to lead vehicle. You are clear to start.
People drove. You need to make the Explorer available for more people, you whore. It looks so good.
I think that's what we're gonna do after the Tahoe comes out.
Because, look at how fucking, it
if
looks
there's any
really
FBI
good,
that's up front, can you let them know they're good to go?
Yeah, I think we're gonna make it more available.
This is Alpha 1 from Marshall's. How much spacing are we getting here?
Your chance to make it available.
Give about 20 to 30 feet.
Are we gonna be using both lanes, so like one car in one lane and
I would assume so.
Or what are we doing?
Yeah,
I would assume
MSR's
it's
shut
both
right now,
lanes.
so we'll both.
Copy.
So once we head out of the bridge, just split into 2 lanes equally.
Awesome,
I
awesome,
lost
awesome.
my aviators. We need to go to
Dagger
the
column.
really quick.
No, we're about to start.
10-4 stagger column. We copy. Lead Vic stepped off.
Yeah, we're driving, aren't we?
Alright, here we
This is
go.
FBI. You guys are clear. I'm all the way at cemetery at this point.
Yeah, where's the
MSR's clear.
Honkinator
The Honkinator?
Yeah, the Honkinator is what I'm calling it.
The Honkinator.
The Honkinator, yeah.
I love having 20 flappies. Woohoo!
Oh, I can't wait for everybody to fucking S1 and...
Go, CG, go! Go!
Mason.
Oh no.
I'm gonna arrest you for obstructing a roadway.
This is not going well at all.
I don't like this, dude. This is not a good idea. Who thought of
Why
this?
is Mason in front of us?
Oh, that horse scared the shit out of me.
Did you just say foreskin?
No.
He said Porsche.
How did you get foreskin out of that?
I heard foreskin.
I said that Porsche scared the shit out of me.
Why are we going 40 all of a sudden?
I don't know. Everybody's
Silverton
very
Bank.
spread out.
What
It's
is
not
this?
very much
This is
parade.
not going well.
Kicky tires, light the fire, gentlemen.
Code 1, code 1, code 1.
Oh
Turn
yeah,
off
code
the
1.
fucking lights. There
Code
you go.
1, code 1. Shut the fuck
Code
up.
1.
Man, this is supposed to be a professional event. Come on.
We are
Nobody cares.
professionals.
So are we doing something we're not, we're supposed to be doing? Because I see
What is-
behind
oh my
the,
God,
the ladder, we have
Can we
one
put
on one
Mason
side,
in
one on the
the
right side. Are we supposed to be doing that too? Hey, firm,
Mason, get the-
have your middle Vic stagger out.
Oh,
There we
yeah,
go.
sure.
This is getting better.
What?
What is
He
Mason
did-
doing?
What? Mason.
There, go to the other names, Sam.
Mason's gonna kill all of us in one foul
Manual
swoop.
fire. Manual fire.
SD Coast Guard.
Manual fire. Manual fire.
Can we have the USCG Tahoe unit move to the rear because you're, like, about to S1 all of us? Thank you very much.
This is FIFR. Be advised, when we get back to the Silverton, we're going to be going one lane per the chief of fire
Just hear the
fire department.
laugh/cough.
Copy. Dude, the dust. Dude, what is this, fucking Texas? Who would have panicked? There's smoke. Should we halt the convoy?
It's at the back.
We
It's
don't
at the
stop
back.
for
It's
anyone.
okay. Just keep going.
There's been a car accident at the rear of the convoy.
Copy, we're still moving.
I bet you it was Mason.
Oh, like, it was
Manual
probably
fire.
Mason.
Manual fire. Manual fire.
Manual fire. Manual fire.
Dude, I gotta get my fucking soundboard back of Mason saying, I thought I was the only one that fucked cars around here.
Manual fire.
Dude, I thought this was supposed to be like a nice, like,
Manual fire.
professional
Manual
event,
fire.
and now it's just manual fires and fucking... It was supposed to be.
It was the fact that you showed up.
Well, until Davis showed up.
Shut the fuck up, whore. It's all your fault.
Future command member, ladies and
I bet
gentlemen.
this looks a lot, I bet this looks a lot better from the top. I mean, from the sky. Wait, that.
Oh, yeah.
I think a lot of things look better from the top, but, you know.
Okay, you know.
I mean, I just swear. Are you cracking a cold one in the middle of a fucking... What's wrong with you? This is not the time, it's a memorial. It's like... not the time to crack open a fucking White Claw. Like,
You gotta crack the cold with a friend, dude.
it's not the time for a White Claw, dude. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
You gotta crack the cold with the boys. Make a
To be
toast.
fair, it's
Niles
a-
arguing with Fibs.
I'm not arguing.
He's just like talking loudly in an aggressive manner. He just works here.
Hey dude, this has been the most active SD has been in a while. I should say this is the
Oh.
most active command's been.
I only worked this morning, so I had tonight off.
I have a long weekend at school today.
This marshal's scaring the shit out of me.
Alright, FBI to all factions. Looks like you're clear going down to Silverton. I'm still up ahead.
Copy, FBI.
Like, you would jump instantly onto the fucking copy FBI part. You wanted that to be just.
Shut the fuck up. What is happening right here?
I think we're all going in single file now.
God, I hope not.
Yeah, we are.
We have to.
We have to.
No, we're good. Are we? No, we are going single. Are we?
Man, the coordination here is top notch.
I blame DOJ.
Man, wasn't this event planned for days? Like,
$500 in taxes? You gotta be shafting me!
what about Texas?
I just
Shafting.
paid $500.
This is ladder 7.
Oh,
We're
taxes.
gonna try and go in the middle lane now. We're gonna be going in the middle lane.
I was like,
We're gonna be
dude, have you seen all the shit that happened in Fort Worth?
Kinda.
Yeah, the pile up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's horrible, man.
No, I mean, that's a trucker right when he got home, fucking chubby. Yeah, dude, have you seen this? Look at this dumbass. And then he's just fucking crashed.
Dude, these marshals are scaring me.
Well, they don't drive. No,
They're marshals. So.
Copy that. Marshals are going to be traveling middle lane as well.
They stand on the walls. They don't.
Merging to...
Alright,
Alright, FBI to all, you guys are clear all the way to the bank.
What? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, that guy just voluntarily gave up his position.
Ooh, look at this.
Oh, this is pretty cool right here.
This is
File.
Poggers King.
This is nice.
I can't wait for one person to lose connection and then just go flying backwards and kill all of us.
Just shut up. Why are you
Thank
saying?
you for your service.
That was nice.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Cervix? What?
Thank you for your service.
I thought this was gonna be content, but this is just kind of weird.
Your mother's weird.
Oh,
To be
yeah.
fair, DOJ didn't do a great job planning. Typically,
Yeah, no, they
FIFA does it, and that's
didn't
a lot
really
of
plan. Yeah, when FIFA plans it, they.
Marshals are parked all together in
Thank
the
you for
corner
your
over here.
service.
Thank you for your service. Oh, fuck you too. What the fuck?
Whoa, what the fuck? Where are we gathering in the center?
This is absolutely terrible. This is awful.
I guess we're just taking the pocket space, I guess.
Has nobody taught you guys how to park a car before?
Oh, you better be quiet after Mr. I got into 1050 in a freaking parade. He had one job.
When? That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Oh.
Oh god, is that Fire Marshal Cody Abrams?
Yeah, that is. That's Commandant Cody Abrams.
Where'd you want the, where'd you want me?
I have no idea.
Where are we gathering?
Yeah, this event wasn't planned that well.
Alright,
alright, ST, let's all line up in front of your cars, please.
Okay.
So all of us will just force each
Hey guys, when you get here, just some of you switch to whisper if you're not speaking or anything like that.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get everybody in sync.
Speaking for the event, I mean.
Scooch Matthew, a little bit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I need everyone to go into the courtyard. We'll do our talk there.
You want to answer?
Man, the professionalism of the sheriff's department is unmatched.
Nobody can hear us.
If I can get the honor guard detail to me,
Honor guard detail.
I'll blow you in the back.
I want to be sitting in the front. I'm the blue guy with my hand, holding my hand.
Please, everybody, turn your
Where are
lights
we
off.
gathering?
Your vehicles.
All right, well let's just walk this way. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Sorry, that was mine.
It was.
I mean, I don't know.
Hey,
I'm just saying that line. Pretty good.
There's people trying to walk behind you.
Oh, nice line.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
No, thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Stand by. Nope, it's not that one.
Stand by.
ST, let's line up side to side right here.
Like, yeah, something I can stand on.
So like, facing this way, side to side. Awesome.
If you guys want to come forward, we can move back. There's only 4 of us.
Yeah, sure. So we'll come right here instead. Oh, wow.
Move up, move up.
Bobby, make sure you fucking Bobby and Massio. Oh, apologies.
Oh, you're with me.
Looking like the Clone Wars with DOJ over here.
Clone Wars, I like that show. That's a good one.
Where's the civilians go?
Like, stand right here.
Civilians just
What's up?
like this side here.
How's everyone doing today? My name's Sean Kane. This is the parade for Mr. Clayton and Mr. Fred. We're going to give a moment for individuals who knew them personally to speak. So if I could have Mr. Frank Casey.
Hey, everybody can hear me back there? Raise your hand if you can hear me. That's all I need. Alright, cool. Alright guys, first I just want to thank everybody for coming to this. I believe this is the 2nd year in a row that we've done this, and it's something that is very, very dear to me, that we do this for both Andrew and Fred. We started off doing it for Fred, and I'm actually really glad that we included Andrew in this because he deserves it just as much as Fred. I'm going to primarily just be talking more for Fred since I knew him more than I did Andrew, but regardless, he still deserves to be here and deserves to be remembered. So to start off, we gather here today just to honor the life and legacy of Ethan Wooten and Andrew Clayton, 2 members who made an impact in our community from their time spent here. Every year, we honor our friends by holding this vigil, giving old members time to remember and celebrate their lives, and new members a chance to learn the legacy of our friends left. Ethan, who was known here as Fred Weeks, was a member of our community since the alpha days of A3PL. Fred was a good member, mentor, and overall great community member who always strived to help others. Fred reached the rank of lieutenant for FIFR, where he loved to train and help those in need. In real life, Fred wanted to become a career firefighter since he was a child, and was able to live out that dream, graduating from the Georgia Fire Academy in 2019. Fred loved every single bit about being a firefighter, the long days, the short nights, and the little to no sleep, the brotherhood, and the overall enjoyment of helping people. Today, we honor you, Fred and Andrew. We miss you, and we will never forget you. Thank you for all you've done for us. You'll never be forgotten.
Messing man formation is ready for call.
If I'll let you know when you're ready.
As Frank said, I will mostly speak about Fred as well, as I knew Andrew just a little bit from the early days of Project Life. But I do remember a bit more of Fred as a lieutenant here in FIFR. Apparently people have already told me that I actually trained Fred as well. I must confess that after all this time, I'm not sure if I did or I did not. Did spend a lot of time on this place, but I do. Fred is one of those few people that have remained in my memory as being around, being helpful, being the person that you can always talk to, and the guy will not just slap you off and say, "Oh yeah, okay, you can just be on your way." Fred is one of those persons that is being missed day by day. That's why we also managed to get his name on pretty much all of our vehicles, so we can we'll never forget about Fred and his existence here on Fisher's Island, and as a person, what he did and who he was. May he continue to rest in peace, and thank you again all for being here.
Hello, everyone. So I remember Fred and Andrew quite a bit. I was around during the pre-alpha days of Project Life. I remember a very fond memory. Frank actually told us. I think it was a week after Ethan had passed. His mum had actually, Frank had reached out via email, and his mum had replied. One of the things she had said is that she was well aware of Project Life purely because whenever she would ask Ethan to go throw the trash out or go take the dog for a walk, his reply would be, "I've got a training session in TeamSpeak," or "I've got a training session for some cadets." Project Life was a very big part of Ethan's motivation to becoming a firefighter, and same with Andrew. I knew Andrew a lot better, so I'll be remembering his memory as well. Today's a hard day for all of us. It's much easier to remember in silence. It takes away the worry of not being able to get your words out, or even just simply getting the right words out. But silence or not, one thing which I'm sure we all appreciate today is being here all together, sharing each other's silence, sharing each other's moments and thoughts of Andrew Clayton, who we all loved as a friend, a husband, a brother, and a father. We will all have our own personal and special memories of the mark he left in our hearts, in our lives, and it's very hard for me today to be up here, hearing my own thoughts out loud, trying my best to focus on the happiest times Andrew Clayton brought us, rather than the fact that he's no longer here with us today. I'm certain of two things though. He would have wanted us all to be here today with our happiest thoughts of our time spent together. And secondly, he's still here with us, very strongly in spirit. Andrew was such a strong person through and through, from character, personality, and presence. We're all here because somewhere, somehow, we've all been touched by Andrew. For me, he will always be with me. What I will remember will always be his contagious laughter, remembering when I actually fell asleep at Silverton gas station, and Andrew had walked past my car, and he could hear me snore, and the endless laughter that pursued for the next 5 minutes. His caring character was another big personality for Andrew. I remember very clearly when he was a chief. I was sitting in his channel and a staff member came in crying his eyes out as he had been made redundant. Andrew simply asked him why he was worried, and the staff member had mentioned there were bills to pay, children to feed, and without a stable job, all of that looked unlikely in the next 2 weeks. Without hesitation, without any type of plea, I still remember Andrew sent him a couple of $100. When I asked Andrew why he had done so, Andrew simply replied, "This community should be a place where your problems disappear, not a place where they begin." This is what makes him remain with me personally, and I'm sure that you all have your very own special and private moments that you'll cherish and keep close to your hearts. We were all very lucky to have had him in and during the early days of this community, and as much as he will be missed by us all, he will remain with us all every day, as long as we can remember. We miss you, Andrew, past, present, and future. Thank you. We'll now hold a minute's silence to remember Ethan and Andrew. Thank you. I will now hand it over to John.
Thank you, Nick. Those of you who knew Mr. Fred or Mr. Clayton who like to say a few words, if you wish to come up, this would be the time to do so. Okay, someone just told me I'm a little quiet. If you knew Mr. Clayton or Mr. Fred or wish to say a few words, this would be the time to do so at this time.
I would like to say a few words.
You can come on up.
Over there?
I'd just like to start by saying I didn't know either of these men particularly well, but I have heard stories about these men, and from what I've heard, they are some amazing individuals. And they are in a better place. Just in a better place, so That's all I really had to say.
Alrighty. If anybody has other words, this will be the time. Alrighty, we're gonna go on to a 21 gun salute and a few other things. Remember their names. Oh. Oh, Mr. James? Okay.
Okay, just ignore the fact that I'm wearing prisoner clothing right now. I just want to say a couple words about Andrew. I don't know if any of you were around back then. I know some of you were. And know that this man spent hours and hours and hours on the island. Grinding back when SD had to get their clothing made and their cars made when the Canoe Cadets class came out. He'd spend hours, getting everything ready. If ever you needed someone to talk to, he was always there. Even when he had his illness, he rarely talked about it. He didn't want anybody to feel bad for him or anything like that. And yeah, I mean, I'll always remember Andrew Clayton, definitely. He was one of the nicest people I knew. And yeah, that's all I want to say. Thank you. We'll never forget him.
We will commence with the other ceremonial details. Mr. Mack, if you would, please come over here.
John, bring them on stage.
It's standard. Nick, it's standard procedure to have them off stage.
Present. On. Ready. On.
Look up. Ivan, look up. There you go.
Fire. 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 Fire.
CG, you're a go. I say again, you're a go.
CG's go.
Ready. Two. Shoulder. Arms. Hard guard. Detail. Right. Face. Hard guard detail. Forward. March.